بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد أعظم وأشرف المرسلين. Thank you very much for attending our Graduate Studies Information session at the College of Islamic Studies at Hamad bin Khalifa University. I know it's the end of the day here in Doha, and we are really appreciating all your time and efforts to come and listen to what we can offer for you this afternoon. May I first start by introducing myself. I'm Rima Harib. I'm the Associate Dean of Academic and Student Affairs at the College of Islamic Studies, as well as I am an Associate Professor of Islamic Architecture and Urbanism in the college. In our presentation this afternoon, we'll be having some few minutes just giving you an overview about our college. And then we will be also talking and discussing with you our admission requirements and how you'll be able to join CIS. Followed with a few questions and answers. And then you can join the parallel sessions where you'd be able to hear more from our faculty and our colleagues about the different academic programs we are offering in our college. Just before we start, let's give you just a few housekeeping tips. So in the WebEx, if you are not aware of this platform, you are able to post your questions to all panelists. So just make sure that when you have any questions that can come up to your mind anytime, make sure that you just address it to all panelists so can we all look at it and be able to address it as quickly as possible. I will be helping in answering some of these questions, as well as that we have dedicated colleagues that are willing to answer any during our presentation. This goes as well during the parallel sessions for the academic programs overview. If you are joining us through a device, iPhones, iPad, any other smart devices, also make sure, please, that you press on the Q&A buttons or icons so you can be able to add your questions in the chat box. So I don't take too much time. Let me just start and give you an overview about Hamad bin Khalifa University. This is the homegrown university within Qatar Foundation, the well-known educational establishment in Doha, Qatar. HBKU was founded in 2010 by His Highness the Father the Emir, Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. And we are located, of course, in the magnificent education city that also incubates another 10 world-class universities beside ours. Our university is a multidisciplinary university that is research-focused. So most of our programs in a university across all the different colleges are graduate-based. We nurture research in these different colleges, and we give the best education that you can have and achieve within your postgraduate studies. As you can see from Hamad bin Khalifa University, the structure is very simple. We have the colleges, and the College of Islamic Studies would be our first college that was established in Hamad bin Khalifa University, and this is the college we are representing today. And beside the different colleges, we have the research institutes and other centers that also serve the academia and the research environment within our university. Let me start with the College of Islamic Studies, and then as soon as I finish the overview about the college, we will have again the admissions requirements, and then we can move along with the questions and followed by the specificities of the different programs we are offering. So what is the college vision and mission? So CIS, the College of Islamic Studies, was established about 10 years ago. And we are a very unconventional, I would say, College of Islamic Studies. We are different in terms of our approach, our philosophy. We see that in 5 or 10 years from now, we would be the best school of Islamic studies worldwide. This is not just an ambitious words, but actually this is our belief, and this is what we're trying to achieve in our college. This is can be done by our faculty members, by our innovative programs, as well as with our colleagues and students. We understand that in order to excel, we have to try and try to innovate in our academic programs, and this can be done both in regional and international levels in order to able to excel, as well as that we have to focus on our research quality. So we try to create this kind of intellectual debates and promote different ideas between our faculty, our topics, and be able to face and that different challenges that the Muslim mankind and Muslim societies and mankind have been challenged with nowadays. In addition to this, of course, as it's an Islamic Studies college, we also look at the socio-cultural aspects from different perspectives, either is from the religious topics and the Islamic thought, as well as looking at it from different aspects of ethics, traditions, and norms. We look into the future more than what we try to repeat, but we are trying to innovate in our different programs. And that's why we have these three main keywords that drive us into our philosophy: contemporary, plurality, and originality. We believe that our philosophy is that how we can be able to merge between the modern social sciences and the applied approaches, as well together with the Islamic thought and the Islamic teachings that we can offer. So it's quite unique, it's quite different. And again, you can see this or find this in different or surrounding Islamic studies colleges in the region. We believe that there was a gap that took place starting from 2 centuries ago of bisecting between the Islamic studies and the different applied sciences. And our role now is how to bring this again together and fill in this gap and be able to create new knowledge by putting them together into one bucket. We offer 6 academic programs. The PhD in Islamic Studies, this would be our newest PhD, and we're just waiting for its final approvals. So hopefully it can be able to start by the next academic year. However, we have another 6 ongoing programs that have been there for like almost 10 years. Some of them were just new, and the latest program we had was just 2 years ago. We have the PhD in Islamic Finance and Economy, the Masters in Islamic Finance, Masters of Arts in Contemporary Islamic Studies, Masters of Science in Islamic Art, Architecture, and Urbanism, Masters of Arts in Islam and Global Affairs, Master of Arts in Applied Islamic Ethics. As well as we offer different research centers within our college, some of those that focus on Islamic ethics and legislations, while we also have the Al-Qaradawi Renewal and Moderation Research Center, in addition to the Islamic Finance and the Economy. All of these research centers, they work together with the different academic programs. So our students will be studying in the academic programs as well as doing some research with the different faculty members on different research projects. Some of those research projects are funded by the government. Some other research projects were funded by different organizations, either in Qatar or outside Qatar. So the research centers play a major role of how to teach the student as well the practicality of the research, of the teachings that they are already receiving from the academic programs. I must say that studying at the College of Islamic Studies would be a unique experience. This is because our faculty members are well-established and well-known figures in their fields. In addition, of course, that what you would be seeing in our college is very diverse in terms of the topics that you will be exposed to or the materials that you'll be learning in our college. This is, by the way, the library. And you can see even from the buildings that we are living in, that it's very futuristic, and this somehow it reflects our philosophy as well. We're looking forward. We're not trying to imitate, but actually we're trying to take our knowledge to the next era. How a CIS is unique? We believe that we think that our graduates should be the leaders of how we think of Islamic studies, and be able to teach Islamic studies anywhere else in Qatar and outside Qatar. One of the things that we also see ourselves unique is that we try to import new research methodologies into the field of Islamic studies. This is something very unique with us. We try to bring the two different schools of research, the Western and the Eastern, together in order to be able to create something different and new. I gotta say that many schools and universities in the world try to innovate. That's for sure. But what we're trying to do is quite different. Our innovations, not just in the methodologies or the pedagogies that we are trying to offer, but actually in the philosophy itself. We look at the latest understandings of Islam in our region, in our schools of thought, as well as what have been developed within the Western world, and we try to bring them together in order to create something, I would say, peculiar, something unique that we can offer to our students. In order to achieve our vision and reach to this sense of global presence, we think that our research is not just a matter of research and innovation, but actually into action and being able to produce something that is practical, that can be achieved, and we look into how we can provide our students this space of trial, space of practicality, either within the college. In some cases, we send them abroad or outside the college into different governmental and non-governmental organizations where they can be able to apply what they have been learning into our school. And in order to do this as well, outside, globally, we believe in our international collaboration. This is just a sample of our international collaborations. We have almost more than 20 different universities. It would have looked so crowded now if I put all the logos. So I just chose the best four we have, and they are actually the best four, not just for us, but actually for the world. As you can see from the logos there, is that we have agreements with those different entities of how we can send our students to them and spend some time in some of their programs, learn from some of the research, and then come and try and connect this with our faculty and students. We had students traveling to weeks, 5-6 weeks over there working on their theses. We had other students going to Durham for a specific summer or winter schools. We also have faculty members coming from those colleges. And when you're going to listen to the different academic programs, you will see how these universities contribute to our student and to our academic journey. Speaking of our students, as I said before, we are a very diverse college. So we have about 48 different nationalities in our college, and this just shows you how diverse we are. With a 33% of Qataris, so this is a good figure as well in comparison to different colleges and different universities in Doha. So it creates a kind of, I would say, an exciting environment, looking and listening to these different backgrounds, understanding how different the Muslim societies would be from Africa or from Asia, and how this is related to the local cultures in the Gulf and Qatar. We are proud of having this kind of diversity in our college. we believe it's a lifetime opportunity for all our students because they would learn from what we have been trying to offer and offering in the last 10 years and the years to come. We did almost more than 1,000 graduates in the last 10 years. This is a large number and for a graduate school, and we believe that this is because we are excelling and we are providing something which is quite different and unique to our society, not just in Qatar, but to the Muslim society in general. As you can see also, why it's a lifetime opportunity, because we have a large number of faculty members that can supervise our students, can provide them top-notch education. And we believe that you can have a space in our college and be able to enjoy what we can offer to you and to the others, inshallah. I will stop here in terms of the college, and I will give the floor to Ms. Azza just to give you an idea of our admission requirements now, and then we can move to the questions and answers afterwards. Ms. Azza, if you'd like to go ahead with the admission requirements, please.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Azza Al-Athamina. I'm the head of admission at Hamad bin Khalifa University. So we will start with admission requirements. For all the programs that we offer, students should have a bachelor's degree with a strong academic record. We are looking for a GPA minimum of 3 out of 4 from a recognized universities. For the master's degree, students should have a master's degree for PhD programs. Applicants from all fields are welcome to apply. The students required to submit IELTS score of 6.5 or TOEFL score of 79. Exemption is possible, and you can check it from our website. PhD in Islamic Finance and Economy requires GRE or GMAT, and this is mandatory for all our PhD in Hamad bin Khalifa University. Career relevant research and work experience is preferred in this program. For the fiqh and society concentration, must demonstrate proficiency in Arabic through studies. For example, students should have completed an undergraduate degree in which the language of instruction was Arabic, or by completing a proficiency examination offered by CIS, as well as proficiency in English. So they require to submit an IELTS of 5 or a proof of previous studies. Next, please. Our admission requirements for the MA in Contemporary Islamic Studies program. For Islamic thought concentration, students should submit a bachelor's degree in Islamic Studies, Middle Eastern Studies, Religious Studies, or related area within the art, humanities, and social sciences with appropriate experience. For the fiqh and society concentration, students should submit a bachelor's degree or should have a bachelor's degree in Sharia, Islamic Studies, or related area. For the MA in Islamic Art, Architecture, and Urbanism, students should have a bachelor's degree in art history, art archaeology, interior architecture, design architecture, and urban planning. For the MSc and PhD, and the PhD in Islamic Finance and Economy, we are looking for a degree in any of the following areas: economics, business, finance, accounting, Sharia, or related field. For the MA in Islam and Global Affairs and Applied Ethics, it's open for all fields. Next, please. Currently, the admission is open. Students should go to our website, Hamad bin Khalifa website, and create their own application. It's an online application. The requirements are to submit academic transcript and grading scale, official TOEFL or IELTS score, or exemption letter, a personal statement, passport and Qatari ID, CV, and we are looking for a 2 recommendations letter, which must be sent directly from the referees to our recommendations email. Our deadline for Qataris and resident applicants is March 15, 2021. Next, please. For more information, please contact us or visit our website. Our admission inquiries email is admissions.cis@hbku.edu.qa. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, please send it through the Q&A, and we will do our best to answer all your questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Azza. If you be happy to answer. From here, you can see that we provided 2 links, and we also provided them into the chat box. So if you please just copy and paste them into to your browsers, so it can take you to the different links for the academic programs. There will be 5 links: the Islamic Finance programs, PhD and Islamic Finance Masters. They will be all together into one link, while the Islamic Art Architecture in different link, Applied Islamic Ethics in a different link, Contemporary Islamic Studies, as well as Islamic Global Affairs. Both of them are in separate links. So please press into the web, into the links provided on the screen and in the chat, and you can select your programs, relevant programs from there. If you have any questions, please send them now into the chat box, and we will take care of answering them. Okay. I didn't get except one question related to the number of years of study. This depends on your academic program. So the PhD programs usually are from between 3 to 4 years. The first year there are mandatory courses that you need to fulfill, and then afterwards you go into your qualifying examinations and candidacy examinations, followed by the thesis that you'll be working on. As for the master programs, it's a 2-year study. Most of the master programs, it's 36 credit hours. Usually you would have 3 courses a term, from 4 to 7 afternoon. We keep this kind of timing so we can accommodate students that already have a work in the morning and they would like to join us in the afternoon. Students then would come and join us from 4 to 7 to have their lectures, only 3 times a week. And the rest of the days it's free for them to work and be able to complete their studies. However, on Wednesday, we don't offer any courses or classes. This is a day off for students to be able to come and join and listen to our public lectures, be able to work on the extracurricular activities like trainings or workshops that we offer to our students. This all takes place on Wednesdays. And on Thursdays, it's a day off, of course, because we understand that our students would have commitment to their personal life and families. The parallel sessions will start in, that's another question we received right now. The parallel sessions will start in 5 minutes, and it will take about from 20 to 30, 40 minutes, depends on the program, of course. And our esteemed faculty members will be presenting their academic programs. They're already there, so if you would like to go right now and visit the web link we provided, they already opened their sessions and ready to go ahead with their presentations. So thank you very much, and looking forward to see you on the parallel sessions, inshallah.